Yeah, so we're all looking.
Juan, Paul, Rachel, Nick and Richard are all senior students at the McLean Centre, a unit for students with special needs at Mount Roskill Grammar. Today's no ordinary day. They've put their pens down and are heading off on camp for 2 nights. It's part of transition class to prepare them for life after school. 4 of the students are in wheelchairs, so the logistics have to be well planned. In many ways, these students are dependent on others. This camp is all about developing independence. Students are in charge from the outset, deciding where to have lunch on the way.
$10. Okay, go in and choose what you want to buy.
Can I have a number 7 bigger, please?
Staff say that often disabled teenagers have too many decisions made for them.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
You too.
This trip is all about empowering them and giving them confidence. Before they left school, the students planned the meals they wanted to cook. They're armed with shopping lists, but the real challenge is gathering the supplies.
What do we need, boss?
Half cabbage
Half a cabbage, yep.
and 2 carrots. 1 lettuce, 2 onions, 6 tomatoes, 1 capsicum.
Mate, it sounds like a feast. What are you cooking up?
Well, we're cooking up lasagna. We're making burgers and doing chicken and chips.
Gee, Rachel, your trolley's slowly filling up here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Looks delicious. Some of them had been shopping with their parents before, but this is the first time they've been given the responsibility or the opportunity to do it for themselves.
Yes, drink my beer.
Now it's off to Ashley Cottage in Kumeu, 30 minutes northwest of Auckland. Annual camps have always been part of the curriculum, but 2 years ago, the McLean Centre decided that students would benefit from going on camp more often.
Which bed are you in?
Now students in the transition class go to Ashley Cottage 4 times a year, building their independence in 3-day blocks.
Having the students come every term, we can actually see the difference in what they do, what activities they plan, what food they plan, all that sort of thing. You see a change, and they're practicing activities that we teach them at school are reinforced here in the real environment. I mean, you can't teach someone to make a bed at school. It's better to be doing it here when they get up in there.
Despite the apparent level of disability, many of the students will go on to live independently.
There's the whole aspect of learning to live with other people. A lot of them live, of course, with their families, and when you live with people who you don't know, then you have to be more aware of other people and more tolerant too of others. I think it makes students more aware of what the options, like we talk about this term about the options that are out there for living on your own. I had an ex-student come in and talk to the class, and has very high needs. He's just shifted into a house on his own. We gave him the idea that actually he could do it. We can allow the time here for them to make their own choices. We can allow time here for Nick, who's out there now, cooking dinner. His parents haven't got time to, their time isn't there to help him do that. So you get that time here.
You've never done any cooking?
Lasagna like this before.
Great. Okay.
This is a real confidence test.
The students are rapt they've taken a role in preparing the meal themselves.
Yes.
Those eyes like...
Compliments to the chef. Yeah.
Compliments to the chefs.
Diane Wilcox set up Ashley Cottage with her partner 17 years ago.
Are you all living at home at the moment?
Yes, I am.
She had been involved with respite care and decided to establish her own centre.
I saw how the people that we were working with became much more independent and much more willing to try things outside of their environment. And we started just doing weekend work. We kept our jobs and did weekend work. And we said that after 2 years, if it was working, we would then ask for government funding, and if it wasn't working, we'd close the doors and say we'd had a great experience. Anyway, at the end of that 2 years, we had a 3-month waiting
What I
list.
thought we should go over this morning.
Ashley Cottage is not just for school groups. It offers respite care and educational courses for a range of people.
We like to look at what their needs are and what they want to do, so we cover everything from relationships, sexuality, right through to the basics, really, of cleaning, looking after yourself, how you need to present, all those sorts of things. Yeah. We talk about things with the Maclean students, like on what rights they have out in the community, and also more about independent living. We talk quite a lot about responsibility and consequence, because people have to take at some level responsibility for themselves. They can't forever think that other people can make decisions for them. So we like to be sure that before people move out into the community, that they have a really good idea about their rights, but also about their responsibilities.
These students will be back again in the spring to build on these experiences and further prepare for an independent life.